In the relentless pursuit of success, we often find ourselves chasing fleeting shadows. The world dangles riches before us, promising happiness and fulfillment. But deep within our hearts, a quiet voice whispers of a different path. This path leads not to overflowing vaults but to an abundance far greater. It is the path of wisdom, a treasure more valuable than all the gold in the world. This wisdom is not merely knowledge but understanding. It is the ability to see beyond the surface and grasp the true essence of life. Our journey begins with a fundamental question: what holds true value in this life? Is it the fleeting allure of wealth, or is there something more enduring, something that transcends the material world? This is not a new question. For centuries, philosophers, theologians, and everyday individuals have grappled with the same dilemma. And within the sacred pages of the Bible, we discover timeless wisdom that speaks directly to this age-old pursuit of true worth. The world often equates success with material possessions. We are bombarded with images of luxury and extravagance, fueling a desire for more, for bigger, for better. But this relentless chase can leave us feeling empty, longing for something more substantial. True wealth, as we will discover, is not measured in dollars and cents. It is found in the wisdom to navigate life's complexities, to build meaningful relationships, and to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. This wisdom, unlike earthly riches, offers lasting satisfaction. It is a wellspring of peace, joy, and contentment that cannot be shaken by the storms of life. It is a treasure that grows more precious with time, enriching every aspect of our being. Join us as we embark on this exploration of wisdom over riches, uncovering the profound truths that have guided generations before us. Let us delve into the scriptures and discover what God has to say about this timeless quest for true value. The Bible, a beacon of wisdom for millennia, offers profound insights into the nature of true wealth. Its verses, penned by inspired individuals, resonate with a timeless relevance, guiding us toward a life of purpose and meaning. Within its pages, we find stories of individuals who chose wisdom over riches, experiencing a depth of fulfillment that material possessions could never provide. Their lives stand as testaments to the enduring power of seeking wisdom above all else. The words of Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and James echo through the ages, reminding us that wisdom is a gift to be cherished, nurtured, and shared. Its principles offer a roadmap to navigate life's complexities, leading us toward a destination far greater than any earthly treasure. As we journey together, we will uncover the transformative power of wisdom, exploring its ability to shape our decisions, relationships, and ultimately, our destinies. Prepare to be challenged, inspired, and equipped to embrace a life of true richness, a life where wisdom reigns supreme. Within the vast tapestry of the Bible, the book of Proverbs stands as a beacon of practical wisdom, offering timeless guidance for navigating the complexities of life. Its verses, penned by King Solomon, renowned for his wisdom, provide insights into a life well lived, a life where wisdom reigns supreme. Proverbs speaks to the human experience in all its facets: relationships, work, finances, and the pursuit of purpose. Its teachings, though ancient, resonate with a startling relevance, offering a roadmap to navigate the challenges and opportunities that each day presents. As we delve into the specific verses that highlight the importance of wisdom over riches, prepare to be both challenged and inspired. The words of Proverbs are not mere platitudes but powerful truths that have the potential to transform our lives from the inside out. Let us approach these verses with open hearts and minds, ready to receive the timeless wisdom they contain. For in the pages of Proverbs we discover a path to true riches, a path paved with understanding, integrity, and a deep reverence for the source of all wisdom. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who gets understanding, for the gain from her is better than gain from silver, and her profit better than gold. Proverbs 3:13-14. These verses serve as a powerful introduction to the concept of wisdom over riches. The writer, using vivid imagery, compares the acquisition of wisdom to the discovery of precious metals. But he doesn't stop there. He elevates wisdom, suggesting that its value far surpasses any material wealth. The word blessed connotes a state of deep joy, contentment, and fulfillment, a state that transcends the fleeting pleasures of material possessions. It is a state of being that flows from aligning our lives with God's purpose, a purpose rooted in seeking wisdom above all else. The verses challenge us to reevaluate our priorities. Are we investing our time, energy, and resources in pursuits that will ultimately fade away? Or are we seeking the enduring treasure of wisdom, a treasure that will enrich our lives and the lives of those around us? She is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Proverbs 3:15. Continuing the imagery of precious stones, the writer introduces rubies, renowned for their rarity and beauty. Yet, he boldly proclaims that wisdom surpasses even these prized possessions. The verse emphasizes the incomparable worth of wisdom, suggesting that it is a treasure beyond measure. The phrase "nothing you desire can compare with her" underscores the all-encompassing nature of wisdom's value. It is not merely a means to an end, but an end in itself. Wisdom, when embraced and applied, brings fulfillment in every area of life: relationships, work, finances, and spiritual growth. This verse serves as a powerful reminder that true satisfaction is not found in accumulating more possessions, but in cultivating wisdom. It challenges us to shift our focus from the outward to the inward, from the material to the spiritual. For in the pursuit of wisdom, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, uncovering the depths of our own potential and aligning our lives with a purpose that transcends the fleeting allure of material wealth. How much better to get wisdom than gold? To get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. Proverbs 16:16. This verse presents a choice between material gain or wisdom. Choosing wisdom aligns us with a higher purpose. It reflects God's design for our lives, a path leading to lasting fulfillment. As we reflect on these verses from Proverbs, a clear message emerges: wisdom is far more valuable than any material possession. While riches may provide temporary comfort or security, they cannot offer the lasting fulfillment that comes from aligning our lives with God's purpose. Understanding, a key facet of wisdom, empowers us to navigate the complexities of life with grace and discernment. It enables us to build strong relationships, make sound decisions, and live with integrity. Understanding is the bridge that connects knowledge to action, allowing us to apply wisdom to our everyday lives. The pursuit of wisdom is not a passive endeavor, but an active choice we make each day. It requires humility, a willingness to learn, and a deep reverence for the source of all wisdom. It is a journey of self-discovery, a process of refining our character and aligning our hearts with God's will. As we continue to explore the theme of wisdom over riches, we will delve deeper into the practical implications of these principles. We will discover how embracing wisdom transforms our relationships, our work, and our overall outlook on life. The allure of wealth is undeniable. It whispers promises of comfort, security, and the freedom to pursue our every desire. But as we chase after these shimmering promises, we often discover that riches have a way of slipping through our fingers like grains of sand. The stock market fluctuates, businesses crumble, and natural disasters can wipe away years of accumulated wealth in an instant. The very nature of material possessions is that they are temporary, subject to the whims of fate and the relentless march of time. The Bible is replete with stories of individuals who placed their trust in riches, only to find their hopes dashed upon the rocks of reality. From the parable of the rich fool in Luke 12 to the cautionary tale of King Midas, we are reminded that true security cannot be found in material possessions. For riches are fleeting, their value subject to change and circumstance. They can be lost, stolen, or squandered, leaving us with a sense of emptiness and the bitter realization that we have built our lives on an unstable foundation. We often equate wealth with security, believing that a hefty bank account will shield us from life's storms. But the reality is that material possessions can create a false sense of security, one that crumbles when faced with the inevitable challenges of life. Illness, job loss, relationship breakdowns. These trials pay no heed to our financial status. In fact, wealth can sometimes exacerbate these challenges, breeding isolation, entitlement, and a disconnect from the very things that bring true meaning and purpose to our lives. The pursuit of wealth can become an all-consuming obsession, blinding us to the needs of others and the fragility of our own existence. We can become so focused on accumulating more that we neglect the spiritual and emotional aspects of our being, the very things that sustain us in times of adversity. True security, as we will discover, is not found in the abundance of our possessions, but in the richness of our relationships, the strength of our character, and the unwavering foundation of our faith. Building our lives on material possessions is like a foundation of sand. The winds of change will blow, and our foundation will crumble. Dependence on wealth leads to spiritual and emotional pitfalls. Greed and envy poison our relationships and hinder contentment. The pursuit of riches can become an idol, distracting us from our true purpose. Matthew 6:19-21 Jesus, in his Sermon on the Mount, said, "Do not store up treasures on earth, but store up treasures in heaven. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." These verses challenge us to reconsider where we invest our time and resources. True wealth is in our relationship with God and impacting others' lives. True wealth is not in our bank accounts but in our character, relationships, and legacy. It is measured in kindness, compassion, and honoring God. Investing in relationships, communities, and making a positive difference. Living with an eternal perspective frees us from materialism. It leads to true fulfillment and enduring riches. In the tapestry of life, we are often faced with crossroads, moments where we must choose between diverging paths. The world, with its alluring distractions, beckons us down one road, while the still, small voice of God guides us toward another. Seeking wisdom is not merely an intellectual pursuit but a spiritual one. It is about aligning our hearts and minds with God's will, seeking His guidance in every aspect of our lives. When we prioritize wisdom, we are essentially inviting God to be the CEO of our lives, surrendering our plans and desires to His infinite wisdom and perfect will. God, in His infinite love and grace, longs to guide us, to protect us, and to lead us into a life of purpose and fulfillment. We must choose to seek Him, to knock on the door of His wisdom, and to walk in obedience to His word. The book of James offers a powerful promise. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. This verse assures us that God is not holding back His wisdom from us. He is a generous giver, eager to pour out His wisdom upon those who humbly ask. He doesn't berate us for our lack of wisdom or hold our past mistakes against us. This verse is both a promise and an invitation. It is a promise that God will provide the wisdom we need, and it is an invitation to draw near to Him, to ask boldly, and to trust that He will answer our prayers according to His perfect will. Jesus emphasized the importance of persistence. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Seeking wisdom is not a one-time event but an ongoing process. It requires us to cultivate a posture of humility, recognizing that we don't have all the answers. The door to wisdom may not always open immediately, but as we persistently seek, we will find. Our role is to remain open to His leading, to listen attentively to His voice, and to obey His promptings, even when they challenge our own understanding. For it is in those moments of surrender that we often experience the greatest breakthroughs and discover the true depths of God's wisdom. The book of Proverbs paints a vivid picture of wisdom's value, for wisdom is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Rubies, though valuable, pale in comparison to the true riches that wisdom offers. Wisdom, when embraced and applied, brings fulfillment in every area of life: relationships, work, finances, and spiritual growth. This verse serves as a powerful reminder that true satisfaction is not found in accumulating more possessions, but in cultivating wisdom. It challenges us to shift our focus from the outward to the inward, from the material to the spiritual. Embracing wisdom leads to a life of true fulfillment. When we align our lives with God's purpose, we step into a life of true fulfillment. Wisdom becomes the compass that guides our steps, leading us toward a destination far greater than any earthly treasure. Living in harmony with God's design doesn't mean we will be exempt from challenges or trials, but wisdom equips us to navigate these challenges with grace, resilience, and an unwavering trust in God's goodness. The pursuit of wisdom is not a destination but a journey, a lifelong adventure of seeking God, growing in understanding, and allowing His Spirit to transform us. Through it all, we are assured of God's unwavering presence and His promise to never leave us nor forsake us. Wisdom is not merely a collection of facts or principles, it is a transformative force that shapes our very being. When we embrace wisdom, we embark on a journey of personal transformation, one that leads to greater integrity, compassion, and purpose. The Bible describes wisdom as a tree that bears good fruit. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure. then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. As we cultivate wisdom in our lives, we will begin to see these qualities reflected in our interactions with others and in the overall direction of our lives. Instead, we will be rooted in the unshakable foundation of God's truth, guided by His principles, and empowered to live lives that reflect His character. This transformation is a lifelong process, a journey of continually seeking God's wisdom and allowing His Spirit to mold us into the image of Christ. Life is a tapestry woven with countless decisions, both big and small. Some choices are straightforward, while others present us with complex dilemmas and uncertain outcomes. It is in these moments of decision-making that wisdom proves to be an invaluable guide, illuminating the path forward with clarity and discernment. When faced with a difficult decision, we often find ourselves overwhelmed by a cacophony of voices, our own desires, the opinions of others, the relentless pressure to conform to societal expectations. But wisdom cuts through the noise, providing a framework for decision-making that aligns with our values and God's will for our lives. Proverbs 4:7 tells us, "The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding." As we cultivate wisdom through studying God's Word, seeking godly counsel, and reflecting on our experiences, we develop a spiritual compass that guides our decision-making. Relationships are the heart of the human experience, the threads that connect us to one another and give meaning to our lives. Yet, relationships are also complex, often fraught with misunderstandings, conflicts, and the inevitable challenges of navigating different perspectives and personalities. It is in the realm of relationships that wisdom plays a vital role, fostering understanding, promoting forgiveness, and building bridges of grace. True wealth in relationships is not measured by the abundance of gifts or extravagant gestures, but by the presence of genuine love, respect, and understanding. Wisdom teaches us to listen with empathy, to seek to understand before seeking to be understood. It empowers us to extend grace freely, recognizing that we all make mistakes and that forgiveness is the pathway to restoring broken relationships. When we allow wisdom to shape our interactions with others, we create a ripple effect of love, grace, and understanding that extends far beyond our immediate circles. In a world obsessed with more possessions, more status, more experiences, wisdom offers a countercultural message: contentment. It is the ability to find satisfaction and fulfillment not in the abundance of our possessions, but in the richness of our relationships, the pursuit of our passions, and the unwavering assurance of God's love. Contentment is not complacency or a lack of ambition, rather it is a deep sense of gratitude for what we have. The Apostle Paul in his letter to the Philippians wrote, "I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation." When we embrace wisdom, we tap into the same source of contentment. We recognize that true fulfillment is not found in the pursuit of material possessions, but in aligning our lives with God's purpose and investing in our relationships. Wisdom is not meant to be hoarded, but shared. It is a gift that multiplies as it is passed on from one generation to the next, leaving an enduring legacy that shapes families, communities, and even nations. When we embrace wisdom and model its principles for our children and grandchildren, we empower them to navigate the complexities of life with integrity, compassion, and a deep sense of purpose. Proverbs 22:6 tells us, "Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it." Our legacy of wisdom is not limited to our immediate families. We can also impact future generations through mentoring relationships and community involvement. As we seek to live lives marked by wisdom, integrity, and a passion for God, we leave an imprint on the world that extends far beyond our years on this earth. As we conclude our exploration of wisdom over riches, let us carry with us the profound truth that true wealth is not measured in material possessions, but in the enduring legacy of a life lived in pursuit of wisdom. The world, with its alluring distractions, may tempt us to chase after fleeting riches, promising happiness and fulfillment in the accumulation of more. But let us not be fooled by its empty promises, for true satisfaction, lasting joy, and a life of purpose are found not in what we acquire, but in who we become through the transformative power of wisdom. The wisdom we have explored is not merely an intellectual pursuit, it is a way of life, a journey of seeking God's guidance, aligning our hearts with His will, and allowing His Spirit to shape our thoughts, actions, and interactions with others. As we embrace this journey, let us remember that we are not alone. God, in His infinite love and grace, has provided us with everything we need to live lives marked by wisdom, purpose, and an unshakable hope that transcends the fleeting pleasures of this world. The pursuit of wisdom is an active choice we make each day. It requires humility and seeking God's guidance in every aspect of our lives. Let us prioritize wisdom over riches and invest in a deep relationship with God. Seek wise mentors, embrace new experiences, and trust God's guidance. The journey of wisdom is filled with purpose, meaning, and joy. The rewards of pursuing wisdom over riches are immeasurable. As we align our lives with God's principles, we experience peace, joy, and contentment. True success is found in purpose, integrity, and service to others. Our legacy of wisdom inspires future generations. May we embrace wisdom and seek God's guidance, experience the abundant harvest of blessings. We hope you enjoyed this video and hope it added a new perspective on how God sees true riches. Be sure to subscribe and comment so that you can be updated on future inspired videos. Stay blessed.